I mean, they've even named a type of virus a Trojan because you can mask an infective virus for a computer as a harmless document or a file, like, oh, just click here and open it. But as soon as you open it, then it infects your whole computer and does whatever it's meant to do. Um, and so there's definitely a lot of examples of those tactics being used in a variety of different circumstances. I luckily I don't think I've really been a victim of that myself, but I'm also highly suspicious of people, so it's hard for me to let people into my like private life, I guess. And I don't usually let people get too close until I finally like actually trust them. So I've never had that experience in real life, but I see people falling victim to that all the time where they get into relationships with somebody and the person just wanted in their bed or just wanted in their relationship to do a number of things. I've heard of people that were robbed blind because of somebody that they dated, and the person came over and then they came back with their buddies later and robbed the person. I've heard of people that like they were scammed, they were like the catfish, all of those people. There's so many different examples of people doing that. It's kind of sad that we've come to this. I think you're muted.
And I think it comes down to me being muted. Yo,
I just
I
need
can't
a
I
sign
can't
to
seem to
mute.
get.
Like,
I know at this point, man. What I was going to say though is I think the more we are greedy and self-serving,
mhm,
and we're at a point to where we just want what we want, and the fear of being judged for our primal natural truths are revealed. I think fear of someone saying, "Well, damn, you really," like if I was just completely honest and say, "Look, man, you are I like you. You are fairly attractive. Um, I don't really see a future with you, but you are good enough for me to have intercourse with here and there once in a while. I may call you, I may not call you, but you're okay. We could be just like buddy buddy, and just, if people were really that upfront and honest, nobody would probably get anywhere unless you had a real low self-esteem and you don't mind being talked to like you're worthless. Then that's something else. For the most part, I think fear and needing desperately to capitalize off of just being in a better position overall by any means necessary has put people in a space to where they desire to do this. Like I can honestly understand why a woman with multiple kids would defend being a single mother looking for a millionaire, somebody with six. I can see why they would try to do that. I can understand why a dude would go out here and throw his money out there to get attention from people. Like you're leading with your money, but you know damn well if history didn't show that doesn't work. And it only what it does is it gives you a false sense of self, but in reality is the qualities and the things that you require from that person you're never going to get from them because you paid your way into their house. So I think this is dangerous. It's a very dangerous tool that people use, and I think people need to be a little more careful with what they want, what they're asking for, more importantly. And I yield the mic.
I think a lot of social media influencers all act and live their life as if they're Trojan horses, to be honest, because there's so many influencers that I see out there. Like one of the things that I'm really into is minimalism. And ever since it gained popularity in probably like 2018, 2019, I've noticed that there are a select few of them that I respect and that I see like, okay, I see how you're minimalist and stuff. But there's so many other women out there or men out there that promote it just so they can get views. Like I see them doing these videos saying, "Oh, I'm going to get rid of all of these things. I'm going to get rid of these things." But they also frequently go shopping for things and they set things up the way it was meant to be, and then they change their mind and get rid of it, and then they start over and get. So I think there's it seems like a lot of people that are using social media as their business life and as their like source of getting themselves out there, and they kind of like create this whole false narrative about themselves to gain views. They act as a Trojan horse because they're entering these people's lives saying like, yes, this is my realistic living, this is how I live my life every single day,